actors, celebrities, politicians all queuing up in Mumbai to cast their votes. Hello everyone, good morning. You're watching News Now right here on ET Now, the election edition. And yes, it's phase 4 of elections today and a total of 72 seats are up for grabs in 9 states. Polling is on in 17 seats in Maharashtra, 13 each in Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. 8 seats will be contested in West Bengal, 6 each in Madhya Pradesh and Odisha, 5 in Bihar, 3 in Jharkhand and part of the Anantnag constituency in Jammu and Kashmir. The star candidates whose electoral fortunes will be decided include 6 union ministers. The Bharatiya Janata Party has high stakes in this phase. Of the 72 seats going to polls, it won 45 in 2014 and its allies won another 11 seats. The Congress's tally was just 2. With the city of Mumbai, where voting is currently underway, and we have our entourage of reporters at different locations all across Mumbai. So Neha Bothra is joining us from Worli, Utkarsh Chaturvedi is in Juhu, Ishita Guha in Bandra, Rahul Singh at Walkeshwar. So good morning to all of you. Thanks for joining in. My first question to all of you all is, have you all finished voting, or is it going to be only in the later part of the day? You'll probably have to stand in the grueling heat. Yeah, with that, Neha, over to you first. What is it that you are seeing in terms of voter mood? What's the turnout like roughly?
Well, indeed, today is a big day for Mumbai, and in fact, we've been here since 7 o'clock. We've seen a steady flow of early voters come in, comprising senior citizens as well. Many of them disadvantaged in terms of physical capabilities. Yet we have seen all come in to cast their vote and ensure that they participate in the biggest democracy festival of the country. In fact, I'm waiting to catch up with Mr. N. Chandra as well. He's inside the polling booth. He's going to cast his vote at this polling center. Later in the day, we expect to see. In fact, I think Mr. Chandra is coming out. Stay with me and we'll get you what Mr. Chandra has to say. As you can see, he's just voted. And sir, what message do you have for voters?
Very happy to exercise my voting rights. I would request people to go out and vote.
The long line is right?
So, as you just saw, we had Mr. Chandra urging Mumbaikars to go out and cast their vote and exercise their basic right in this democratic country. As far as Mumbai is concerned, there are a whole host of issues right now that are posing concerns for citizens. I've been interacting with some of them, and they tell me that infrastructure, the state of infrastructure, is something that they want to be addressed, and their vote clearly is in that direction to ensure that many of these factors can be addressed promptly in the upcoming elections. Results.
Okay, and yeah, Neha just caught up with Mr. N. Chandra, chairman of Tata Sons as well. Asked him what is the message he has for voters. Okay, well, away from Worli, Utkarsh Chaturvedi is at Juhu, often called the Beverly Hills of Mumbai. And Utkarsh, what's the flow of celebrities like that you have spotted, and also what's the voter mood like?
So in fact, if you look at the voter mood now, people have started coming in. In fact, if I can ask my cameraman to zoom in as much as he can, as you can say, see, there are queues, still not long list of queues, but Mumbai till this point of time has been infamous for a low voting turnout. That is something which we have seen in all the polls in the past, whether it be the state polls, whether it be Lok Sabha polls, and we are hoping that Mumbai will not disappoint us this time when it comes to the voting percentage. Also, very importantly, if you look at this constituency, this is the Mumbai Northwest constituency, a very important constituency given the fact that you have a sitting MP, Gajanan Kirtikar, of Shiv Sena, who had defeated Gurudas Kamath, who was a very tall leader back then of Congress, and now is fighting against Sanjay Nirupam of the Congress. Now, Sanjay Nirupam is one of the tallest voice, even though he's no more the Mumbai chief of Congress. He's been the Mumbai Pradesh Adhyaksh for Congress for a very long time, and he does have a recall value, at least when it comes to the Mumbai area. He's been reaching out to all the issues. He's been speaking to a lot of people, and this Mumbai Northwest constituency really goes from Juhu, and it will extend till Goregaon as well. So quite a long area at this point of time, and a very important and a very interesting battle when it comes to this constituency. But as I said, at this point of time, people have started moving in terms of celebrities. We have seen Paresh Rawal at least coming in and casting his vote. That was the biggest one. Pawan Goenka, in fact, the managing director, came here. In fact, we had a long chat with him about what can be the issues and his hopes that whether there'll be a demand change post the elections as well. And lastly, speaking about the other people who are expected here, obviously a host of celebrities will be expected here. But as I said, Mumbai for the longest time has been infamous for lower voting turnout. We are hoping that this time Mumbai will not disappoint us.
Yes, that's really the hope. So, ladies and gentlemen, go out and vote. Now, over from Mumbai Northwest to Mumbai North Central, Ishita Guha is standing by at Bandra. Ishita, there as well, mostly it's, mostly for the most part of the last 20 to 30 odd years, it's been tilted towards Congress. What is it that voters are now looking at in terms of what causes are they voting for? What are the key complaints that Bandra citizens have?
Well, it's a voting day for Mumbai, and as you just saw, there was a crowd behind me which was running after Mahesh Bhupati. So this region particularly holds importance because a lot of celebrities turn up here, the Bandra region, and Bandra region is important also because this constituency, this falls under the Mumbai North Central constituency, which is not only a constituency per se, but also a battle for a legacy for battlefield, and therefore we have one side Poonam Mahajan of BJP and the other side Priya Dutt from Congress, and Priya Dutt, as we saw, had cast her vote earlier in the day today, and now we have more celebrities who will be coming in. In terms of the mood that you're asking, the mood here has been quite subdued so far because we haven't seen many people turning up. It's mostly senior citizens and the elderly, of course. The youth has not turned up in large numbers, and all the celebrities as of now who I have spoken to, including politician Priya Dutt, have been saying that they are appealing to the youths to vote because this is their exercise, this is their right to vote, and they have to exercise this power. So this is one of the most important things that every person who's turning up here in terms of influential person, most importantly, is saying that youth needs to turn up in large numbers to vote. As far as the key issues that are concerned, infrastructure is most important of all of them because Bombay, we know, is reeling under stress because of infrastructure, crumbling infrastructure, and that is one issue that needs to be addressed immediately once the new government takes power, and most importantly, infrastructure has to be addressed by the new government here. But as far as we know, tough competition here between two strong female contenders, between Poonam Mahajan and Priya Dutt of BJP, and that is the voter turnout. As of yet, subdued voter turnout, but more numbers, more flow is likely to come in as the day progresses.
Oh yes, well, it's still 9 a.m, so just 2 hours gone by for voting. And yeah, two strong female candidates, Priya Dutt as well as Poonam Mahajan, contesting from Bandra, from Mumbai North Central actually. Well, away from Mumbai North Central, now to South Mumbai, where Rahul is standing by at Walkeshwar. Rahul, over to you. Still the well-cushioned part of Mumbai. Not so many infrastructure problems as such, but nevertheless, I think they too have their fair set of complaints.
Okay, fine. We are standing near G.D. Birla Memorial School. It's a very high-profile polling station as far as corporates are concerned. We saw a few minutes back only Adi Godrej, Nisha Godrej went inside. Parth Jindal also cast his vote 15 minutes back with Tanvir Jindal. So, as far as South Mumbai is concerned, infrastructure is indeed an issue here because few months back only we saw a deadly incident happen in Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus, and there is fight between Milind Deora, who is Congress chief of Mumbai, Mumbai and contesting election against Arvind Sawant, who is Shiv Sena candidate. Let me tell you that Arvind Sawant won with 48% of seat in 2014, but things have somewhat changed. We did many ground reports from ground zeros of South Mumbai. We did from Zaveri Bazaar, where we came to know that there is some sort of anti-incumbency against Arvind Sawant, but they may vote for Modi. But Milind Devara has planned his entire campaign so well that he used Twitter as a medium. He attacked Arvind Sawant for his criminal record. He attacked him for many other things. And he also got endorsement from many big corporate people like Mukesh Ambani and Uday Kotak. But few days back only, Mr. Narendra Modi gave a powerful speech from BKC. So we'll have to watch what impact it will have on this election in South Mumbai. But remember, Mumbai is not having a good amount of voting numbers since last 30 years. It hasn't crossed 60%. So it will be key things to watch, that will it cross 60% vote this time, and we're waiting for Adi Godrej. When he will come out, we'll try and talk to him.
All right. Neha, Utkarsh, Ishita, Rahul, thank you then for joining in, giving us a ground report from various parts of Mumbai as to what it looks like, what the voter turnout is. But guys, you